Hi, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, we will be talking about the integration on circular functions. Okay, so let us recall that back in the concept of differentiation, so the derivative natin, whenever you have a function f of x, let's say the f of x here is ln of x, the derivative of this is this one, tama. This is 1 over x. In this case, it's provided your x is not 0. Now, in the concept of anti-differentiation, I will introduce to you the theorem na pwede nyong gamitin. So let's say, the integral of 1 over u du is actually the ln of u plus c. So naka-absolute value yan. Okay? So let us consider this for example. So let's determine the integral of 3x squared plus 5 over 4x dx. Yan. Now, as you can see, I can have this as, hindi ko na susulatin ulit, ay ganito ko na lang para understood this is supposedly the question. So, paano natin ito isosolve? Diba we can have this one? 3x squared over 4x plus 5 over 4x dx. So, elementary algebraic operation lang to, no? Nag-distribute ako ng denominator. Since ang denominator lang naman natin, as you can see, is monomial. So, pwede siya ma-distribute in every term of your numerator. So, that's an algebra rule. Now, this is the same as this one. Pwede ko i-simplify. So, I'll get 3x over 4 plus 5 over 4x dx. And the rule on the integral na na-discuss ko before in a previous video, pwede ko siyang ma-distribute. So in that case, I will have the integral of 3x over 4 dx plus the integral of 5 over 4x dx. And as you can see, this is constant, di ba? You recall before sa previous video natin that whenever I have the integral of a, let's say a function f of x dx, di ba yung a being a constant, pwede siyang lumabas dyan. So similarly, this one is considered as the a, the constant, so pwede siyang lumabas. So therefore, I'll get 3 over 4, the integral of x dx, plus I also have 5 over 4, the integral of dx over x, or 1 over x, no? So that's 1 over x dx. Okay. Now, eto madali lang to kasi this is basic, di ba? In fact, we have discussed this already from the previous video. Mag-a-add ka lang ng 1 sa exponent. So therefore, I have 3, 4, x, 1 plus 1, so you have 2 over 2. Plus, in this case naman, you have 5 over 4. And by virtue of the formula, this 1, yan, so pwede natin gamitin. This is ln of x. Tama? So, syempre, this is first integral. So, I'll get this as plus c1. This one here is, let's say, plus c2. Okay? So, if you have any question or clarification, please let me know in this part. So, pag i-distribute ko yan, I'll get 3, 4. So, I'll get 3x squared over 8 plus 3, 4 c1 plus 5 over 4 ln of the absolute value of x plus 5 over 4 c2. And this becomes 3 over 8x squared plus 5 over 4 ln of x plus 3, 4 c1 plus 5 over 4 c2. So as you can see, these are just constant. So they belong to the same classes of constant. So therefore, I'll have 3/8 x squared plus 5 over 4 ln of the absolute value of x plus just c. In this case, your c here is 3 over 4. C1 plus 5 over 4 C2. So therefore, this is now your answer. So if you have any question or clarification, please let me know. So let me introduce another theorem that we can use in, of course, in the further solving of our integration problem. So the first of the theorems is the integral of the tangent x dx. That's equal to the ln of the secant of x plus c. And number two, the integral of the cotangent x dx. That's actually the ln of the sine x plus c. Tama? For number three, we have the integral of the secant x dx. That's ln of the secant of x plus the tangent x plus c. And for number four, the integral of the cosecant x dx. That's equal to the ln of cosecant of x minus cotangent of x plus c. Okay, so these four guys are actually important as well when you are actually solving for integration problem. So it's easy to show this, but I think I'm gonna show you this one here. Kasi ito, they are just ano lang, parang analog lang sa 1. This 4 naman is just an analog of 3. So if you know 1 and 3, then you should be able to know 2 and 4 respectively. Okay. Now, how to show that that is true? Now remember, your integral of tangent of x dx. Remember, the tangent of x, I can write that as sine of x over cosine of x. Tama? That is by virtue of the basic trigonometry class that you've gotten back, I think, back when you were in high school or in senior high school. Merong ganyan. That tangent is equal to tangent of x is equal to sine x over cosine of x. So for us to do that, I'm gonna assume u equals cosine of u. So that means u equals cosine of x rather. What happened then? So I'm gonna take the derivative of u. So that means du is, what's the derivative of this? Diba this is negative sine x dx? Okay. Now, if you notice, the reason why I let this as u instead of letting this as u, kasi ang mangyayari kasi, ang derivative ni cosine is sine, di ba? So nakikita mo siya sa taas. Kasi if ever man, gagamitin mo yung sine, ang derivative niya is cosine, nasa baba ang du mo, which is a very complicated situation. So instead, ito yung ginamit ko. Okay. Now, so what happens now is, yung integral ng tangent x dx ko, which is, I have shown this is sine x over cosine x dx. Mangyayari, I can have this as the integral of, ano na, this is negative 1 over u du. Pwede ko nang palitan ng u. Otherwise, again, kung papalitan ko kasi ito ng sine, so ang derivative niya cosine, yung cosine nasa baba. So dito, baka dito mo matatagpuan ng du sa denominator. It's very complicated. So instead, we do that process instead. Alam natin, We have shown that in the previous theorem na this is equal to negative ln, tama, of u plus c. But what is my u? This is negative ln of cosine of x plus c. But what is this? Di ba pag negative, ln, naka-ln siya, so magiging siyang exponent, no? So that is cosine of x raised to negative 1, which is, ganito siya, mangyayari. Dito ko na lang inalagay, ha? This is ln of the cosine of x raised to negative 1 plus c, but that is just the same as um this one, tama? But what is this? This is the ln of 1 over cosine of x plus c. But what is this cosine 1 over cosine of x? Diba this is the secant of x plus c. So therefore, this is now the answer. So this proves the formula. This one. Okay. So how about for number 4? For number 4, this is secant x dx, no? But this is just the same. As you can see, this is the integral of secant x times 1 dx. Wala lang. Gusto ko lang lagyan ng 1. Wala namang mangyayari. Wala namang mababago sa equation, di ba? But, but remember, maglalagay ako ng scratch dito, ha? Yung 1 mo is just the same as secant x plus tangent x over secant x plus tangent x. So kasi di ba baka cancel kasi yan eh. Di ba? So that's the same as 1. So what I'm gonna do is I have the integral of secant x times secant x plus tangent x over secant x plus tangent x dx. Now, pwede ko i-distribute. So I have the secant squared x plus secant x tangent x all over. I have secant x plus tangent x dx. Okay, so ito na yung panibago ko, ha. But I can let my u be secant x plus tangent x. Then, what happened? What's my du? So I'm gonna take the derivative of this. But what's my derivative? Di ba, derivative nito is secant x tangent x plus secant squared x. And entirely this is dx. Tama? Hence, anong mangyayari? So the integral of secant x dx, which is, this is the same as the integral of secant squared x plus secant x tangent x all over secant x plus tangent x dx. Mhm. Mangyayari, this is the same as the integral of du over u. Di ba? Di ba as you can see, na minimize mo siya. Kasi titingnan mo, ito yung du eh. Yan eh. So in that case, this is ln of u plus c. What's my u originally? That's ln of secant x plus tangent x plus c. So therefore, this is now the answer. So this is now the proof of this formula. Yan. So the same thing happened, the same technique happened when you want to show number 4. Okay, so let's try this for example. The integral of x cubed cosine of x to the 4 dx. How do we solve that? Now, as you can see, dalawa ang component niya na may x cubed, may cosecant x to the 4. Tama? So, what we're gonna do is, we have to let this muna. Kasi, madali siyang technique kung titingnan. Kasi as you can see, x to the 4, di ba, when you take the derivative of this, ang exponent niya magiging 3, which is ito eh. So, in that case, I'm gonna let this as u equals x to the 4. Then, what's the derivative for that? Du is 4x cubed dx. So, as you can see, ito na yung du na nakikita mo. Tama? Yun nga lang, kulang na ng 4. But as you can see, this is the same as du over 4 equals x cubed dx. So, this means your integral of x cubed cosecant x to the 4 dx, that's equal to 1 over 4 pala to. That's the integral of cosecant u. And that's du over 4. Sorry. Nilabas ko na pala ang 4. Sorry. So, it should be du na lang. Yan. And so, this is 1 over 4 times, what is this? Meron na tayong formula, di ba? So, this is ln of cosecant u minus cotangent u plus c. And so, this is 1/4. Distribute ko na ha. Ln of, what is my u again? Cosecant x to the, my u should be x to the 4, okay? Minus cotangent x to the 4 plus 1/4. Lagay ko munang C1, so C1. So I can have 1/4 ln of cosecant x to the 4 minus cotangent x to the 4 plus C, where my C here is 1/4 C1. So that's it. Let's have another example too. So we want to get the integral of sine of x over 2 plus 4 all over cosine of x over 2 dx. Now, the hint here is magkapareho, no? So, in that case, yan ang titignan natin. So, to solve on that, we let our u be equal to x2 over 2. So, what's the derivative of this? Then, your du is 1/2 dx. Tama ba? Now, as you can see, wala tayong 1/2 dx. So, pwede ko iset this as 2 du equals dx. Okay? Thus, my integral of sine of x over 2 over plus 4 all over the cosine of x over 2. This is 2 the integral of sine of u plus 4 over cosine of u du. Now, this is the integral. This is 2 times the integral of, di ba ma-distribute to siya? Kasi di ba that is sine u over cosine u plus 4 over cosine u. So in this case, I would have tangent u. Kasi cosine, sine u over cosine u is tangent u, no? Plus, this is 4 over cosine u. This is du. Tama. Now, as you can see, this is 2 times the integral of tangent of u du plus the integral of, I can have this as for 1 over cosine of u du. Okay? But my 1 over cosine of u, papalitan ko na yan. Alam ko this is secant of u du. Kasi di ba sa trigonometry natin, 1 over cosine of x is equal to secant of x. So therefore, 1 over cosine of u is the same as secant of u. So this is 2 times the integral of u, that's tangent of u, yung other. So that's ln of secant u plus c1. Ito naman, this is 4 times, integral ng secant of u? Di ba that is the ln of secant of u plus tangent of u plus c2. Okay? So this becomes 2 ln of the secant of, what is my u again? My u is x over 2. Yan. Plus 2 c1 plus 4 ln of secant of x over 2 plus tangent of x over 2 plus 4c2. So to simplify it or to arrange this is 2 ln of secant of x over 2 plus 4 ln of secant of x over 2 plus tangent of x over 2 plus 2c1 plus 4c2. But I can replace this na lang. Pwede ko siyang ma-replace ng c na lang. C. So in this case, your c here is 2c1 plus 4c2. So that's it. So if you have any questions or clarification, please let me know. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or clarification, please let me know so that we can discuss on that. And for those who are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be updated on a lot of videos that I'll be uploading soon. Thank you and have a great day.